there would be a chosen one. In your dream.
The squeaky shoes.
In your dream.
Good evening, good evening. Is this thing on? Alright, let me check something here. I know this volume needs to come up just a bit.
There would be a
Oh, that seems pretty good.
in your dream.
Oh, man. So I'm a sick person.
The squeaky shoes.
Again with the squeaky shoes. I'm a sick person. That's why these are sick world record runs. Alright, let's get a little grind in, a little practice. A little practitioner here. We're going to practice stages 5, 4, 3, 2, and then practice 1 with runs going up. That's how I'm going to do it. I think that makes the most sense. That is not correct. Incorrect video game. That does not seem like the correct save state. I wonder why it did said thing. Yuck. Alright, we'll load the 4th one and then go through that stage and get a new save state on the 5th floor. Weird. Hopefully the 4th works. 4th stage works. So we'll work our way through the 4th stage. Use the more consistent older strats probably, just to get through it. Good skipper. Good skipper-rooney. Gotta do a quick shake. Punch this guy in the face a bunch of times. And shimmy shake. Punch, punch, punch. That was good. That's a very consistent way to get through that. You will not be getting any records doing it that way. But it is consistent. Jimmy B, what's going on? No visuals. Get ya. I'll be right there. Thanks, buddy. I guess I could pause that. Wonder why it went blue. I'm going to get a save state here before I switch it. But thanks for letting me know. Accident, what's going on? There we go, Kung Fu Fridays. What's going on, visuals? There you go. That should have come up. It's strange. The recording thing that I use to record for said stream thing must use a hotkey, and if I leave that highlighted, it messes it up sometimes. But you guys got visuals now. Accident, what's going on, man? Jimmy B, thanks for stopping by, guys. I haven't streamed in a few days. I've been sick as a dog. So we'll see how things go. I still don't feel really great tonight, but I've got cough drops, I've got coffee, I've got water, and I've got tissues. So if I get sad and start weeping. Alright, 5th floor practice. Actually, we better save this save state before we... the old save state wasn't working. Alright, so boom. now it's there, now it's saved, and we can go. So my plan is to run backwards through the game like I did last week. Gonna be doing some lurking around. Cool, cool. Ooh, that's a weird pattern. I don't know why we got that pattern. Yeah, I'm hoping I shake it soon. I've had it for about 3 days now. It's got progressively worse, so I feel like I'll shake it soon. Boop, there we are. So we're gonna do the 5th stage, and thanks for the lurk, Jimmy B. Lurks are always appreciated. Ooh, yucky fart. And nope. What we're gonna do, like I've been trying to say here about 4 times, is we're going to do the 5th stage, get a handful, 3, 4, 5, you know, good shots through the 5th stage. 4th stage, get a couple practices there. 3rd, 2nd, and then we're gonna end with practices on the 1st stage that will turn into runs as we go. So there you have it. That was one. That's not a good 5th stage at all. I do want to test a theory as well. Alright, that's not a good stage either. That shake's got to be quicker. Takes a while to get warmed up in Kung Fu. At least I've always found that it takes a decent amount of time just to warm your fingers up. Which I don't find it to be the same with a lot of other games, but it is for me for Kung Fu. We actually want to shake those guys faster than that, and that may affect the way the boss is going to behave. I almost farted, but I decided not to. See how he ducked? That first duck, I think I can kind of credit that to my shake being slow. Anytime I talking about my shake, that's when I get hugged by those guys, and I actually have to, I shake them off by hitting the opposite direction very quickly and returning back to walking forward. That's what we call the shake. Like, that was a quick shake, but it wasn't quick enough. Normally, if you shake really fast there, you'll get 1 tall guy and 2 short guys. That's the spawn that we really want to have. We'll see if he ducks again. He did not duck, but I kicked too fast. That would be acceptable. We do that, and we get the strats that we want for the rest of it, and we will get world record there. I think this can actually go a bit louder here. Except for this is always super loud. But I was talking to Ouija Wee, the world record holder, and he was talking about, see this group that's coming behind me? That was an alright shake, but we still got 2 and a short. He was talking about being able to affect the spawns that come behind you by the direction that you're facing. That was good. Oop, I didn't delay that 2nd kick long enough. So this here was a timing thing on my part. Well, kind of. Look at this. What a jump roper. So I guess I could try the theory. The theory would be doing this, and then by jumping backwards, yuck. Let's just see. By doing a moon jump, which is you're going forward, but you're actually facing the other direction, like that. We're able to maybe not get those guys spawning behind us, but in front of us. And the way that would help us is potentially we would be able to do this level without the shrug. So the normal strats are we're going to take out these 4 guys, and then we're going to take out 2 more before we shrug. But right here, in this situation, the guys are collapsing on us from both sides, and there's nothing we can do about that. If they were staggered either way, we could kick one, moon kick the other, moon kick. I mean, we can do something about it. Ouija, what is going on? Kung Fu Friday, man. I was just talking about the potentials in affecting this 5th floor, and I should probably finish watching your tutorial. I didn't get to the 5th floor part of your tutorial, but at this point, I'm not too worried about the strats for it. I know that it's better off you get that shake faster, but I feel like I don't delay. Ooh, I was way too slow if he ducks. I feel like I don't delay the kick to him enough. That's unacceptable. But am I correct to think, Ouija, if we were to take out these 4 and then somewhere around here do a reverse. We could potentially, you know, moon kick our way out of this. Is that kind of the theory there? Changing spawns by doing a moon kick, or a moon jump rather. And how are you doing this fantastical evening? I'm sick of the dog. Stinking dog. Yeah. Boop. Alright. How to read the patterns to determine how to kick Mr. X. Well, I don't even know that for sure. If you moon jump in the right spot. Oh, oops. I like to do a double jump there because it's dumb. I kick Mr. X the same pretty much every time. The only thing that I've noticed is if I do the shake too slow, he'll duck my first kick. So I don't know if that's a consistency thing.
Friday.
I like it when I get a tall, short from the shake. But we're just going to work our way backwards through... like when he does that, I feel like you have to do 2 longer delayed kicks to get rid of him. But at that point, you've pretty much ripped it if he ducks you. You've missed the biscuit, so to speak. And I don't know if... because him ducking like that's got to be determined by my arrival time. Oh, yuck. And I don't know if approaching him with a different kicking pattern is going to really affect anything. I shrugged too slowly, and I'm going to get that slow, or that ducked arrival. That was fast. See, that's... oh, crap. That's what I want. Okay, oh, well, this is perfect. I need to get out my reading glasses and study this. When the middle 2 enemies in the very last group are both short, the middle 2, there's only 3 guys in the last group. Oh, no, you're talking the last ones that chase you. Okay, this is good. When the middle 2 enemies in the very last group are both short or both tall, kick Mr. X as early as possible. Other than that, cross your fingers and hope. I always err on the latter and just cross my fingers and hope for Mr. X. I feel like it's a timing thing for sure. Now you're saying if you get a consistent middle of that pattern of these guys coming up here, I can just try to kick twice fast. See, I don't have that, so I cross my fingers. And this is where I do a delayed in between the 2. I do the kick, get a nice delay in there. There it is. I delay long enough because you obviously don't hit him unless he picks his foot up. And I feel like the consistency rides a lot on the shake. I wish there was a more consistent buffer, but we realized that the whole clinging, hugging, and shaking in this game is where that was good. I want to have that shake. But it still is not great. Yeah, 1 extra kick in there. Oh, just the first jump kick. Okay. I don't know. I time the first jump kick just the way it feels. I feel like when you hit him, his foot's in the air, so I just have a feeling of that delay. I'm curious to what we can do with moon jumps in this to affect these... oh, gross. To affect those spawns there. Get a knife guy, do I? Do we get a knife guy? Nope. Do I get touched? Ooh, no touch. That's my favorite when he does that. But that's actually... you can't ask for a better outcome when you mess up than that. Alright, let's work my way down to the 4th floor. And this is the stage that I feel like, out of all of them, I need the most practice on, for sure. I don't know what Ouija's success rate is on this stage, but mine is, well, 0. I have not completed this. I have not completed this stage correctly yet. Not with, oh, that's garbage. Not with the new strats. Oh yeah, friendly rivalry. That's what speedrunning I think should all be about. And taking moths to the face. I didn't actually though. Gross. Jimmy B, I did not talk to Ouija at all until after I got the record, and it wasn't until after I got the record did I start communique. Ouija, you've only completed this level perfectly once, ha! And it was in your world record run. Look at that pause. Ha! Oh wait, no. I'm talking about the 4th floor in your world record now. That it wasn't done perfectly? I thought it was. Oh, the speedrunning hiatus is you're talking about when I yanked you off of the couch. I'm really enjoying Ouija watching you and playing Punch-Out too, because that was a game that I was always curious about. I don't think I'll ever run it, but I was always curious about it for sure. It was done perfectly in the world record. Yuck. Ah, too fast. Hey, but that right there, that would still, I think that would still rip. That's still going to be over a second slow. I think it would. But yeah, it's been a bummer to be sick the last few days because I'm really close to a Faxanadu time that I can be happy with, where I could jump back over here and put some more time into lowering my Kung Fu PB anyways. Oh, gross. Ouija, thanks for the host, man. Because my plan is third place or sub 30. I know I've got third place pretty in the bag there, but I'm hesitant to stop after third place for one reason. In Faxanadu. Ah, beautiful. And I didn't get any of the hits. See, there's the downside, Ouija, to that strat there is there's a chance that you take 0 hits, and if you take 0 hits, this is going to be awful. Well, let's see what the lifetime is. We're at 791. Oh, that was way off.
Again with the squeaky.
Didn't work at all.
Dream.
Speaking of beautiful, what's up, Romeo? We're gonna at least get these strats decent. I don't know. Consistency may pull this out of my world record attempts doing this moon kick. It shows great courage for Ouija to see. I wonder what my timing is wrong, because that's twice in a row that I've got 0 hits. I'm trying to get down and hit him as soon as possible. Maybe I'm getting too close to him, which means because if I have to get closer to him, it's taking me longer to hit him. You're getting too close. Thank you. You can't beat having the world record holder in chat. And the man that, gross, that comes up with a lot of the strats. I was thinking, Ouija, I don't know if I have a strat for this game. I'm kind of sad about that. I know that Sully's kind of added some things. You've been a huge contributor to it, and so has Huri. But I don't think I've added anything to the game as far as like strat development. Which, hey, if I can execute them the best, which is yet to be seen, but if I can do that, then hey, what does it matter, you know? Pupy. Sup, Ouija? Oh, gross. So, there's a would you rather for tonight. I'm going to take hits to the moth there. It's the Thunderdome. I'm going to call him Romeo. Just because. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Moon kicks. Gotta get your kicks. I was hoping to at least get one of these in before I started the runs, but... Kung Fu Fridays. That was a nice kick. I wonder if you could save it. So if I don't get the moon kick, but I still jump the shorty, can I do a quick shrug and really save it? I'll have to work on that when I'm missing them. The quote in the title for tonight is really, really tricky. I give great props for anybody that can figure that out. Okay, cool. So then it does make sense to still attempt this in a run. Even though my hand positioning is going to be so weird, I think I'm going to have a hard time getting a quick shake. We'll try it. That was not it. I mean, that right there is only going to completely rip the run. 100%. 100% rip. Boop. And boop. Oh, that's too much. Do you have a workaround for the bad moth skip, Ouija? I find that you have to delay... Ah, crap. If you get for me, if I get a bad moth skip, I'll re-jump the hole, and then I have to delay a little bit on the shake so that the wizard doesn't run away. Yeah. I found that works... That was it. I just didn't hit him fast enough. Okay, so maybe it wasn't. Yeah, because my timing wasn't right towards the end, but he was giving me the hits that I wanted. That's cool. Oh, so the boss will always two-shot you. I don't know if that's... Well, but I think I affect the spawn by... So basically, we're saying... If we get the bad moth, I skip the second one. So we take a bad moth, we mess up. And I'm sure my strats aren't consistent, but I think I've done it once. So bad moth, jump the hole. And I just do a real delayed shake there. Nope, not long enough. I'm going to try it one more time, just out of complete curiosity. Because if you get a bad moth, it'd be nice to be able to have some way of saving the run. Oh, I can't do moth skips because I'm so poor at timing things. Was it convincing? Oh, they caught me. There's a long delay. Nope. Alright. If you get a bad moth skip, you've ripped it. It's finalized. Oh, one. So has Sully been able to... I haven't been able to catch his stream. Has he been able to successfully do this floor very often? No. Two shot. Oh, he hasn't been playing lately. I'll probably try a couple more attempts at the new strats, and then... Oh, I didn't get my finger to the kick button. It's funny. Just getting the moon jump, jumping backwards, is only half the battle. You have to fling your hand to the other side of the controller and hope that you hit kick. Hope that you hit B. Because Ouija, I'm also thinking about my, I had a couple runs a second ahead of my PB. I can still PB quite a bit, which is always fun. Shake, jump like a freak. So that right there, at least I didn't die, but it is absolutely going to destroy a run. All right, one more successful moon kick, and then we'll take a moth because I'm thinking, and then we'll go to some more consistent strats. Jump punched him. Oh my gosh. If I get a PB tonight being sick, that's going to be awesome. Nice skip. If anything, it's just keeping practiced in this game. Oh, jump, punch. I worked a little bit, Ouija, with trying to position my... Oh, gross. Trying to position my pinky in a way to do the kicks when you're doing that, these right directional moon kicks. Doesn't work very good. It's odd. But your pinky, for me, my pinky's right there. It's just I can't time it right. May not have tried enough. Alright, I'm gonna skip it and go to we're just gonna try the original strats. Just so they're not too far out of my brain, just in case I'm like, you know something, I've got a really nice run going. I don't think I have to do these faster strats for world record. I don't think I need to. Oh, gross. I think there's enough times to be saved. Ooh, you know something, Ouija? I think that's what it is. My backup strats for this moth is when you take both moth hits. When you try to walk across the hole and you take the hit. I think that's what it is. That was slow. Wow. Maybe I'm not going to be even consistent enough with that because I've been so out of practice. My shakes are slow. You know something? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Why did I die? Was the shake so slow that I took too much damage? I bet you it was. Yeah, Jimmy B, I don't know for sure if you're allowed to use a custom controller. I don't know if custom, I think I know people, because there's two different NES controllers. There's the round controller and then the brick. I use a brick myself. I was too far away from him. Okay, so it doesn't matter shape, size, whatever, as long as... Right here, this is what I'm talking about. If you jump too soon and you get that one, I think if you delay the shake just a little and get both guys there, you're right, he gives you the double whammy. Wouldn't that be nice to set up macros, Ouija, and get the moon kick just every time? Every single time. Oh, it would be great. I was thinking about it today, of whether when I'm on third floor, whether I'm going to take and try to do the double moon kick if the chance arises. Why am I dying? I should be able to take that hit. That shake wasn't too long. Get out of here, the shake wasn't too slow. I could be, my brain may be that far delayed being sick. I'm landing that. I feel like I'm shaking. Maybe that's the cold medicine talking. I can't believe that shake is still too slow. I think it's a save state. Save state's bad. Bad save state. Not me. Controller's messed up. Seat's too low. Kung Fu Friday. Sure, and then I get that one. For anybody that is unsure, if I don't get a second, or not unsure, but unaware, if I don't get a second hit from the magician, it actually costs 7/10 of a second. Oh yeah, blame chat. This one here is on Ouija. Oh, that was fast. Now, Ouija, do you have any kind of a manipulation for getting the second hit there? That was definitely, I agree with you. I was shaking way too slow because I've got my timing back a little bit on that. I was just waiting too long. But my consistency on getting the double hit from him is probably 1 out of 10. I've never had, I mean, I by far, I should keep tally, but by far I've ripped more runs to Dark Magician than anything. Crap. Took a lot of practice to get good at. And it's all timing then. That was it right there. So this is, if anybody's wondering, this is the old world record strats for this stage. And the new world record strats I don't think are that much faster, but I mean they're definitely faster. And it requires the moon kick and super precise timing. If anything, I think that I, on average, get too close to the boss, which means my first punch on him is not quick enough. But there, we got through the stage once. We got through it once, that's good enough to go. World record strats save 30 to 31 frames. Really? So that saves almost a half a second? Crap. Which is strange because your world record is a second faster than mine. And I got a good 1 and a good level 1 and a good level 2. And I was a second ahead of mine, which means I was on your pace. Potentially. I mean, obviously, you never know. Kimio, what is going on? Hello there, and welcome to World Record Attempts. Sick World Record Attempts. Sick being like... sick World Record Attempts of the game Kung Fu. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you missed the moon kick on... you missed the moon kick on Mr. X, but I'm a second ahead... Here, let's do some third floor practice. I'm a second ahead at, like, entering the third floor. Oh, you know what it is? It's your third floor is kind of poopy. Your third floor is kind of poopy. All right, let's see if we can get some moon kicks going on here. I don't know. I think you end up having to moon kick him as well, don't you? That's not bad, but it's way too fast. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, Ouija. Whatever time you lost in your third floor, you made up in the fourth floor, and that's where ours kind of even out. That way I can be 1 second ahead. Yeah, I did the same thing. Kimio, I played this game probably around the same age, but it used to be one of like my all-time favorite games. And unlike some people who played the game... similar to this style where you punched everything and kicked everything as it came at you, I actually started doing more jump kicks, which in the speed run it's very important to do jump kicks. But have you ever... Whoops, that's bad timing. Kimio, have you ever seen a speed run of the game? Have you ever watched someone play the game really fast, and how fast can they do it? I think this is actually too late of a delay. See if I can do the really crazy kicks. Oh, I almost got it. Well, cool. I'm doing a little bit of practice on my way down. If you're familiar, there's 5 floors. I started on the 5th floor, and I'm practicing them down to the 1st floor. And then when I reach the 1st floor, I'll try full runs. But doing the world record attempts, the game is played so precisely that I do a lot of resetting because all of the inputs have to be pretty much perfect for it to work. So I'll probably do some full playthroughs just for fun. Maybe once I get through this, I'll play through it once just full, not super fast, and then I'll start working in the much faster strats. Just to give you an example, what I'm trying to do in this floor is I have a few frame window to kill the first enemy to set this group of guys up to be 4 guys right in a row. And then I'm trying to do that reverse kick on... Nope. Oopsie. I'm trying to do that jump reverse kick twice in a row, which is very, very difficult, but it allows you to play this floor the fastest that you can. When you were 10, you went to Disneyland. Didn't even want to go on rides. I'm with you, Ouija. I'm not a fan of rides. I had a traumatic experience at the local fairgrounds when I was a young kid. There used to be like a pirate ship that did this big old whoopty thing, and oh, this is gross. I wouldn't even try for that in a run. And that pirate ship, that's a good floor right there. As long as I don't take that. Good life. Another thing, Kimio, in this game, when you exit a stage, before you go to the next stage, it'll drain your life to 0 and then your time to 0. So a fun part of the speed run is you want to leave every level with the least amount of life as possible. So if you're wondering why we're taking hits on purpose, that's the reason why. Alright, I'd like to get this stage at least down once. I think that was too late of a hit there. Sea Dragons. You're right, that was the name of the ride. It was called the Sea Dragon. Oh, that was a really late delay. And but it was a little bit of a bar that went over your lap, and when we went way back, the bar went clunk like that. Scared me to death. I will never ride again. Yeah, and Jimmy B, we were small kids at the time. Freaked me out. I don't know if I've really been on any rides since then, or do I ever plan to. I'll spend my time at the arcade. Faux show. Boop. Alright, there's a quick shake. We should get the grouping here. Not bad timing. So if I get bad timing, I'll just shake this group off. A standing kick and a standing punch to Shaq. And finish like that. And to have a time to take a knife here. And then there's your perfect life exit. I actually had to pause a little bit to take that last knife there to get me to 0 life. But depending on, and I don't know, Ouija's in the chat. He's the current world record holder. I don't know. In a situation like that, Ouija, is it worth the hesitation to take the knife to go to 0 life? Or I've always figured they kind of even themselves out. Depends on how far away the knife is. Yeah, because the knife was close right there. So, Kimio, the world record in this game is becoming more competitive. And because it's a short games tend to get a little bit more precise because it's easier to do a lot of precise button pushes without mistake in a shorter time frame. This game has room, though. Unlike, I don't want to say unlike Mario, like Super Mario Brothers, I think they're going for oh wow, I'm drawing a blank here. A 55, is it? Anyways, but they're really precise as well. It's probably not ground as far. Ouija's the current world record holder. We just switched the world record back and forth here this last couple months, and there's still a second to be saved. We're not quite to the tenth of a second, but yeah, it's still very difficult. But we're really free with the strats and stuff, and Ouija just did an awesome tutorial on exactly how to play the game. It's just down to the people that can do the button pushes when the button pushes need to be done. But the world record is definitely harder in the shorter games. Well, no, I take that back. I wouldn't say the world record is harder in the shorter games. The button pushes are more precise, but because there's just less of them, they probably even out. I don't know what I'm talking about. Come to the stream tomorrow, Kimio, and when I'm not so sick, and I'll answer things better. I also play the game Faxanadu. I guess it's not worth it to get out of here. Take those punches. I guess it's not worth it to do any moon kicks unless you have the right guys. Unless you have those 4 guys right in a row. Not worth it. Like right here, would not be worth it. Thanks for the follow. I do appreciate it. There it is. Now we can take the knife. And it's neat. Like that's a really decent stage right there. It's definitely not world record fast, but because there is a little wiggle room in this record, that you could have that stage and still get the record. Now, if you noticed at the very end of that, Kimio, as I was coming through, that knife came behind me. I actually jumped. There is, in this game, when you get hit and you're standing on the ground, you'll do a damage animation, and it stops your forward progress. But if you're in the air when you get hit, you don't do that animation. So what we can do is we can save frames and we can conserve speed by jumping and into any of the projectiles. All right, so let's go to the second floor, and then we'll move on to the first floor. This second floor is quite precise. You do not take that pot to the head. We jump and punch the pot. We're going to jump this dragon, go under this. We want to jump and land on that snake, walk through this guy, take that one to the face, jump kick both of those guys, jump here for no reason. There is a reason to jump there, but I say for no reason. Okay, and then you do a moon kick and then the stage is over. Every single thing done in this stage is done for a specific reason. Even that jump in the air is important. It allows, when you jump in this game, you lose, Ouija, help me out, I think it's 3 frames, 2 or 3 frames. When you jump in the air, you lose some frames. It allows these guys to catch up to you enough that you can, 2 frames, thanks Ouija, allows these guys to catch up enough that you can turn around and moon kick them before you get hit with this boomerang. Oh, it's when you land. Oh, I learned something new. Let's see the landing animation. Okay, so when you land, it slows you down 2 frames. And if I'm correct, and I'm not 100% sure, but it definitely affects the way those 2 guys behind you are react. And it allows you to kick them. There's a good double kick right here. We just jump. These 2 guys are coming behind us. We need to be able to kick them before getting hit with a boomerang. Okay, I jumped backwards. And I also got the pause screen. It's nice to see this game again. Well, there's a couple runners that are currently playing the game. Ouija, he's just hanging out until someone breaks the record again. He's the current world record holder. And then Huri is running the game. I'll have to look at the spelling. Oh, I messed up the timing on that. I don't know how often he's running it anymore. And then Guggen Soli? That was bad timing. Gorgon Soli? Ah, come on, man. I'm trying to think and stuff, and I'm sick. I'm going to blame it on sick all night, guys. It's a thing. There's better timing. Even when we jump and take that ball to the head, even the height of that jump when we get hit in the head is important. We can't jump too high and take it to the head or too low and take it to the head. As well as the snake on the ground. So this snake that we land on, we have to jump and land on it at the right spot to effect that we can walk past this dragon. I jumped too high for that. I don't think that's going to work. Not going to work. Sure. Not rude at all. I'm gonna, Kimio, I'm not gonna do very, do it! I'm gonna do kind of safer strats. Actually, I should start the actual timer, so we can see what a run would be.
8 chosen 1.
These are, I would consider them to be the safety strats. Hopefully I can remember them because I don't run them very often. We have to pause here just for a second. By pausing there, we make this knife guy appear, which allows us to take a little bit of damage. Uh-oh. That's going to be very slow, but that's all right. First enemy is the stick man. The hardest stage for me to be able to do right now is going to be this second stage, because I have to remember the old strats. Boop.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Alright. We jump. We go under. Jump and kick the pot. We take the damage to the dragon. Same jump kick, double kick. We miss the double kick. It's kind of a bummer, which is going to affect this a little bit. Take one. We don't... Oh, I don't know if we can take that. Okay, we jumped it anyways. I wasn't sure if I could take the damage from the boomerang. I think I could have, which would have made that a pretty decent stage. Boomerang guy. Level 2. Heart attack. Yeah, you get pretty good at jumping. You can jump those boomerangs traveling the same direction. If you jump at the right frame, they'll travel underneath you and you land behind them. I'm not going for PB right now there, brother. I was asked to do a playthrough, so I'm just doing a quick playthrough with some more consistent strats. Uh-oh. Garbage. So we got shacked. In this game, Shaq can do a critical hit if he hits you at the same time that you're attacking. And if he does a critical hit, he'll kill you one shot. And there's nothing you can really do about it, which is a variable in the game that's really kind of a pain. That's why I even made that little video there, is because when you get Shaq food, there's nothing you can do. I did it. Got it again. Oh, man. We'll see if I even get a playthrough of the game. I don't know if there's a better way to get around Shaq. That'll work. We can take that damage there. So we're going to lose over a minute, probably. We're at 50 seconds here. We're going to lose a minute just in the 2 deaths, but we're going through it. And we have no lives, so we can't make any mistakes. The safer strats, Dark Magician can always be a challenge. The safer strats would be to standing kick this moth and then jump the opening. You're going to have a group of guys coming up behind you. You want to shake 3 out of the 4 guys. You don't want to shake all of them. Just want to get these first 3 shook and then get moving. That's a consistent way of getting through it, and you don't want to mash the boss there. You can't just mash at Dark Magician or he'll teleport away. You can't hit him twice in a row quickly. So you stagger your punches. You go punch, pause, punch, pause, punch, punch. The last two punches you can mash because, whoops, I missed my split. Last two punches you can mash because on the last punch he dies and he can't teleport. Now we're on Mr. X. He's a big troll in the game too, because in order to get a world record in this game, you need to have a perfect 2-kick Mr. X, which I don't think I'll get. Well, I may get here. 7 in a row. Oh, you fart there and you get those guys to turn around. I didn't get the perfect 2-kick. He's being a bit of a troll. There we go.
I mean,
and that's Kung Fu.
Man.
Almost in 4-4-4-4. 4. We had a 3 in there.
I mean, that doesn't really even seem possible.
We got shacked a bunch of times, which is all right. No problem, Kimio. I'm sorry I couldn't do a better job than that. But that right there, without the 2 deaths from Shack, we lost basically a whole minute. So that puts us at 3 minutes and 44 seconds, which is less than 10 seconds from the world record. Which you think 10 seconds, that's not a lot of time. In this game, 10 seconds is a considerable amount of time. Considerable. All right, so now we're going to go back to the second floor. I'm only going to run the second floor a couple more times, and then we're going to start doing, Kimio, we're going to start doing straight up, as fast as we can, world record attempts. So it's a jump and a punch. A jump. We're going to land on the jar. Walk by. A quick skip there. Sets up this. Jump kick. Double kick. Perfect. Jump for what looks like no reason, but it's very important. Moon kick. Okay, see, I got it, but I needed to jump, or needed to get the moon kick started sooner. If you don't moon kick quickly enough, the boomerang hits you, which stops your kick. Then they touch you. This run on the second floor is down to, you have 0 life, which means you can't be touched by any of the huggers in the game. You just can't do it. Can't do it. Quick skip. Sets up this again. Okay, missed the kick. Missed the punch. And I also have been spending a considerable amount of time. I'm running Faxanadu at the time, so I haven't been playing Kung Fu. I just play on Fridays, so I don't get enough practice. I'm just trying to keep myself from getting rusty at the game. Oh, that was a bad input. Eventually, when I get a time in Faxanadu that I'm happy with, I'll definitely come back for a good world record grind. With something like this, you need to be hitting these buttons perfect. And that takes, unless you're Ouija, oh crap, unless you're Ouija, that takes a considerable amount of grinding to get everything where it's second nature, it's muscle memory. And I'm not there at the time. I could get lucky and pull off a good run. It's not impossible to think that I still couldn't get a run going. Ah, crap. Ouija says they had to play the game for 4 hours before doing the tutorial because I had already forgotten so much, and you had just had the world record run not too long before that. All right, I'm just gonna go for one solid world record strat here, which is definitely not enough practice, but I want to get some runs going. Jump. Okay. Don't fail me now. There it is. Ah, there's that dreaded pause. So that was basically the way that the world record strats go, where I made my mistake there, I gotta get rid of that.
In your dreams.
Where I made my mistake is after I did the moon kick and I landed, I didn't get my finger back on the button correctly, and I have a hesitation there, or a pause there, which keeps me from exiting this stage. It probably almost loses a second, just in my finger not being back on the button properly. And a second is huge. That's all I have to get the world record is a second. So that can't happen. I have to have a flawless transition from kicking these guys. And I missed the kick button. Yeah. What happens, Kimio? Did I even do the kick there? I don't know if I did. Game developers give tips or even compete? I don't know. I really don't know. Not really, no. Well, and I think the developers for these NES games, I mean, how old would these guys be? But as far as Jimmy B, your question was the useless jump there. The long and short of it is it manipulates these guys here at the end so that I can... Right, there's the jump. So that I can kick them and not have the boomerang hit me first. See there, I didn't get the kick off quick enough. But if you don't do that, they're farther ahead so that when I go to turn around to kick them, that boomerang will hit me, which will cancel my kick and it'll ruin it. Kimio, is it Kimio or Kimio? Kimio. I'm gonna say Kimio. But also, when I'm doing these moon kicks, is what we call them. It's where I'm facing one direction and jumping and going the other way. It's actually a really precise button push. You're heading one direction, like here I'm heading right, and then I have to go from pushing right to one frame later pushing up and left. And I actually do it by using the opposite hand, and I'm reaching over with the opposite hand and then hitting the up and left button and then throwing my hand back over and trying to time and hit the kick button. So even something like that, you may not notice how difficult the move actually is. I'm using both hands. I'm actually basically crossing my hands. And the most challenging part for me is to get my finger back to the kick button and hit the kick button at the right time. I shouldn't be missing that kick. How do people know these things? People like Ouija, they develop these strats over practice and process of elimination. Try things over and over and over again, and eventually these strats come out. Jumping there. And we do have some rules that we can go by as well. See, I threw my hand back over and I hit the punch instead of the kick. So, Kimio, you don't watch any other speedruns. It sounds like you'd enjoy this community of people that speedrun old games. Oh, that was just silly. I kicked. So there's a whole community out there of people that speedrun games. Just about any old-timey NES or retro, however you want to say it, games out there. Even all the new games as they come out now are getting... People are doing speed runs of them. All right, I'm going to just go for some runs here in a bit. Because, if anything, I'll get a lot of practice on the first stage.
On to Friday.
I did get one moon kick here that worked, so... There it is. That right there is the perfect way to do that stage. You can do it faster, but by frames. All right, so we got the stage. Good. Now, out of the last hour, it has taken me an hour basically to get decent runs on all of the stages. Now I need to be able to do them all in one run. I'm right with you, man. Grew up with the NES, but for me, I decided to start doing speed runs because I have a perfectionist mentality. I like to do something over and over again just so I can get it perfect, and I love being able to do things with muscle memory. I've been a juggler for years, so being able to learn the muscle memory is really fun for me. And then also, it's getting payback. When I was a kid, I didn't have the patience or the knowledge to be able to really beat these games. And a lot of times, the games beat me. And now as an adult, with all of the information you can get on the internet or getting into these speed runs and talking to other runners and stuff, we are given the knowledge and the ability to destroy them and get payback. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting payback. Well, I love the conversation. The other part of it is the community. I love you guys jumping in here. I like questions and everything. Ouija does. Ouija has so much information up here. It's fun to pick his brain as well. A lot of what I'm doing is kind of regurgitating things that I've learned from him as well, because it takes a whole group of people to learn the manipulations, and Ouija's got a lot of knowledge up there. But hey, I'm done. I'm done with this EverDrive. I play on an EverDrive to practice. It allows me to load ROMs onto a disk and do save states and stuff, but still use the original console and the original controller. That allows me to practice the game without any input delay. If you run on an emulator on your computer, see, and I actually play on my old cassette of, or my cartridge of Kung Fu that's all beat up. But if you run on an emulator, as little as it may seem, there is a small amount of input delay from when you press a button to when the emulator registers it and does it on screen. So when you're trying to play these games, it's important to either stick with emulator or stick with the original hardware. Both of them are accepted at speedrun.com for getting world records. I mean, you can use both of them. Some people frown upon emulators, I think. But for me, I wanted to be able to play on the original hardware, but doing so eliminates all those nice things an emulator can do with save states and stuff like that. So you can get this EverDrive, which is really cool. It allows you to play emulator or play ROMs on your original console. I can use the original controller. I have no input delay, that kind of thing. So I would suggest anybody that wanted to get into speedrunning to look into being able to do that. Also, everybody, there's a would you rather for the day. No one has chimed in with their answer yet. I don't know if I wrote that funny. Basically, would you rather be sick for 1 day or 1 week out of the year, or sick for 7 days at different times throughout the year? Did someone say Punch Out? The only thing that I may change, I wonder if I have time to put it into the code. We'll see. Ouija, you would pick 1 week to be sick. Just, you're sick for this week, get it over with, and be done with it. All right, let's go first floor strats.
There would be a chosen one.
The first two kicks in this game are very hard to time, especially when you're getting started. I'll probably still have quite a few resets right there because there's such tight timing. Oh, that's a fast skip. Oh, beautiful. Oh, and then there's a no skip. We're going to take 2 knives from this knife thrower, and I have to skip those knives at the right height in order to get the boss to do what I want.
The squeaky shoes.
Whoops, that extra jump. Something as much as that extra jump can change things. I wonder if it will. Well, that's too slow of a knife skip. That was better, but we'll try the moon kick. That was interesting how that worked. Way, way, way too slow. That will not do.
There would be a chosen one.
Where do we vote, Kimmy? It's just a conversation starter in the comments. So you don't have to vote for either one. You just say what you would rather, and sometimes they're different. If you Discord, if you're someone that does a Discord, I do have a Discord channel that we discuss different things, and I'm going to be posting. That may be too slow as well. Yeah, that was too slow. I'm going to be posting the Would You Rathers there as well. Mm-hmm.
There would be a chosen one.
Doo-doo. I refer to those first two kicks as the double dragon kicks. Don't know why. When I first started learning them, I was going double dragon every time I actually completed them, because it was not very often. That's the proper height of the skip that I need. That one was too slow. So basically, if I'm too slow through there, I'm not getting to the stick guy quick enough. I want to be able to get to him quick enough to jump kick him before he ducks. If I don't do that, I need to be able to jump kick him, crouch down, punch twice, and then jump up into the knife to get their correct damage. Give me the week. I figured that would be most people's thought would be they'd rather have the full week all at one time. But there could be some downsides to a week at a time, depending on the job that you're working. If you're going to be able to take the time, how it affects you for the week. And if you're a family person, you're going to be sick for a whole week. If you have kids and stuff, sometimes it's easier just to be sick for one day. But I would probably not go with the week, and I would probably be sick 7 different days out of the year. Just for one day at a time. Because then you'd also never get that, just want it to go away feeling. That one right there was quick enough for the skip. And that one's good. So here we go. And then I didn't get the moon kick.
There would be a chosen one.
Yeah, it seems like if you're only sick for the whole 24-hour bug. Ooh, yuck. If you're only sick for 24 hours, it seems like it's not that bad. Because you wake up on the next day, you feel good. It wasn't, it didn't really hit you that hard. You're sick for a full week at a time. That is going to be hell week. For sure. But then I guess you don't have to worry about being sick the rest of the year, so. That's too slow. I'm going to just practice it out, though. No, I'm not.
There would be.
Didn't get the timer going there.
There
it is.
A chosen one.
Jimmy B, I like that. January 1st, you've got your New Year's hangover. You're sick for a week, and then you don't have to worry about it for an entire year. That's not a bad theory right there. That's pretty good. Sound. You get it out of the way right at the beginning. There we go. That's fast enough, Skip. There we go. Moon kick is not there.
There would be
a chosen one.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
It's funny, I was missing the knife skips and I was getting the moon kicks, and now I'm getting the knife skips. Oh, that's a fast skip.
Kung Fu Friday.
Okay, I effectively can. Ow. So I can do that differently when I get a quick skip off the first knife. If I can get a quick skip there and a normal skip, when I get to this boss, I can actually jump kick him, and I'll take the second knife, or that knife there as I'm coming in, and then I can standing punch him twice. and then go through. It's faster. It's actually the fastest strats that have been developed. I've never done it successfully though.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
That was too late.
There would be.
Didn't get the timer started.
There would be a
chosen
one.
I like to challenge people that have this game, that are thinking about speedrunning, to just do the first 2 kicks and see how many tries it takes you to be able to get those first 2 kicks. So there's a challenge for anybody that's out there that is considering it. Just get the first 2 kicks. I got the knife. This is slow, but it's fast enough. That's good. 15:26. This is world record pace. now to get stage 2. It's so absurd. There's a time save. We're good so far. Walk through. Quick skip. Okay, it's all up to moon kicks now. Ah, I didn't get to the B button. Junk. Actually, Jimmy B, there are streams that are specific for doing...
For me to poop on!
There are streams for me to poop on, but that do races, and there's a lot of races out there, and I think there, Ouija, are there kung fu races? I think the strats that I was originally doing when I did that, not originally doing, but when I just did that playthrough, the strats I was doing there are relatively safe, except for Shaq can always critical hit you. Actually, any of the bosses I think can critical hit you. So oh, you got into running this game when they had a kung fu tournament. Nice. I knew there was tournaments, or at least races at some point in time. And Jimmy B, that's what they do is one stream will host the other 2 streams. And I don't know if hosting is the right word, but yeah, one stream will actually be broadcasting both of the other ones, so you'll be able to watch them side by side. I've watched a lot of Zelda 2, because that was the first game I started running was Zelda 2. And I've watched a lot of Zelda 2 races. Oh, can you take the knife? Wouldn't that be cool? Get out of my face. Get murdered to death completely. I just wanted to kill him. The run was ripped.
There would be a chosen one.
Yeah, Ouija, I'm with you on the idea. I've seen some of these tournaments last for months because they try to line up people playing and stuff. I'm with you. Give me one day. You know, let me set aside time one day to do the entire tournament. Oh, that's too slow. Maybe I could make up for it with a real fast one. I don't know. Now, see, when that first one's too slow, it sets the knife thrower that in a way that I can't kill Stickman and jump into that knife. You notice that I tried jumping, but I was way past that knife. So if I skip that knife at the beginning too slow, there's nothing I can do. It's over. It used to be, in my opinion, it used to be that stage 1 was the most difficult strats and the most reset heavy. But anymore, I mean, the strats that Ouija's got for the whole run, they're all, that's too slow again. They're all super hard. So there's no easy floor anymore. I'm wondering if there's a backup there if you're slow, if you can crouch punch him twice and he'll stand up and you can kick him in the face or something. Kicks to the face are always appreciated. So no one has got the movie title and the quote yet because it's super hard. There is in the title of the stream. In the title of every stream I try to throw in a movie quote for fun for people to try to guess. This one is super hard. I actually remember the quote from the movie, but it's not popular. Not the movie, but the quote. Oh, that was it, and I missed the moon kick.
There would be
A chosen one. Yeah, Ouija, do you know who puts those races and stuff together? It would be interesting to do, for sure. Because now that we have 4, I would say, active runners. I'm not quite that active with this, but we have 4 active runners that... Oh, the pause. Oh, crap. If anybody wants to know, I stopped this to show you the exact perfect position that you need to be in. Anyone can put them together. All right, so this is the perfect position, if you're ever wondering, to be in to do this. But you don't want to pause the game because it'll rip it. Oh, I jumped too close to him that time. Probably because of the pause.
There would be
Pause strats are no good. And basically, I was explaining before how you use your right hand on the D-pad, and you have to throw your right hand back to the kick button. And sometimes when you throw it back to hit the kick, you hit the pause button. Ooh, okay. Brackets on challenge.com. I've never seen that. We could set one up, Ouija, because we do have 4 people, going for the world record. So you get at least 4 people in it. With 4 people, you get a nice quick tournament. 4 people, double elimination. Well, I tried to do a wrong thing there.
There would be
Thought I had the emulator on. I tried to reset my save state. There. Pay attention to the skips, dummy. There. Too good. Got it. This is perfect. World record pace! Right. Yeah, I think that would be fun. I don't know if it's anything we can do anytime soon, but it's something that we can put in motion so that it can gain a little... we'd want a decent amount of people to know about it. If you know what I mean. Ah, ripped. Ripped right there. Yeah, and in this game, if you did double elimination, it still wouldn't even take 2 or 3 hours. I mean, it may. I wouldn't be available for a while, though. But we could, I guess I can make myself available.
There would be a chosen one.
No, I take that back. I could definitely be available, especially if it's only for 2 or 3 hours, because it would just be, as long as we could set it up for it was like my nightly stream time. But I probably wouldn't be able to carve any other time out during the day, especially as summer approaches and I'm going to get much busier with hiking and such, so. Those are the skips right there. Oh, look at this, folks. This is 2 in a row. Ooh, the 1527. Hot tamale. Oh, it's so good. So good. Oh, Ouija, you're funny. No rush, he says. It's a speedrunning tournament. We're rushing. Look at that time. Holy jeepers, creepers. I'm going to try not to get too excited. We're still good. Oh, yeah. My fingers are not in a good position, though. Come on, baby. Yeah! Yes! All right, guys. Oh, look. You guys ready for a time save? Oh, my heart rate just quadrupled right now. Wow. Wowzer. 1 second. This is world record right here.
I'm coming! Chosen one! I'm coming!
Oh, he times that so poorly. I was way too early on that. Way too early. We can't do much here besides hope we don't get shacked. That was some quick shakes there, though. That's good. Throw the knife. Throw the knife. Nice skip. Oh, this has got a chance, guys. I think I have to go with just normal strats. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We're good. We got to have a quick shake here. All comes down to the shake. That's slow. Ah, crap. We still have a great chance for an awesome PB. I mean, PB is just there. But as far as world record, that right there lost the world record. Calm down. Woosa. Woosa. Let's get into the,
I'm coming! Chosen one!
I can't think now. No thinking at this point. No thinking aloud. Oh no! Oh no, it's over! Oh, get off of me. It's gonna get ripped even. Oh, gross. Oh, it came down to the shake and my positioning on the controller. Oh. Wowzer. There's nothing that'll get the heart rate going any better than that. Yeah, it was exciting. For sure. Look at those splits.
In your dreams.
You can relax now, Ouija. Look at that. Look at our time now. We can do 3:34. Actually, Ouija, what was I doing? What I did is when I started that 5th floor, I had my thumb higher up on the D-pad and I was uncomfortable with the shake. You were not sweating. Get out of town.
There would be.
Let's just do it again.
Chosen one. Again with the squeaky shoes.
I'm warmed up now. But yeah, and it's weird. There's no... On that 5th stage, there was nothing wrong. It was a feeling thing in my head. I didn't feel comfortable where my finger was on the D-pad. And then when I... Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, see, I was too late. And then when I went to shake that group, I just didn't do it right. I mean, it's completely me for sure, but...
There would be a chosen.
Yeah, that run right there had potential world record, which was ripped at Dark Magician. You say, is the difficulty level goes down every time? How does it go down every time? Oh, because you have less levels to complete. Oh, in this speed run. No. I think level 4 is the hardest for me. You were here. Stick around. Kung Fu Fridays.
There would be.
And Kimiel, I'm not too far out of potential world record in Fac Xanadu,
With the
but
squeaky shoes.
I'm probably still a good month away from that. Oh, unless you go for world record 4. Okay. Well, I don't know. Ouija, I think... Ooh, there's the fast skip. Ooh. Ooh, the fast skip. Oh, no moon kick. I feel that the level 4, even the way that I did it, for me to get the manipulation right to get the second hit, just I don't have the consistency there. I don't get that second hit from him very often. But I think it... Oh, I didn't even get the right input. I think it has to do with me getting too close to him when I crouch punch him.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
I need to make sure that I get... I crouch punch him earlier, and I think that's was going to be crucial for me. And my shake in that one was way too slow. Way too slow. But I was 1.3 ahead. Oh, the pause of death. But I think... Now, Ouija, what's the frame rule how does that affect Kung Fu? I know there's a frame rule in Super Mario Brothers, but how does the frame rule work in Kung Fu? And that, I'm guessing that had a lot to do with that run, because I shouldn't have been 1.3 ahead.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Gyros. You should just rapid fire grind the 4th boss until you see that you can manipulate him with some tight inputs. It happens basically when I hit the start button, so it happens right here. Oh, I didn't get the audio cue.
There would be a chosen one.
Because basically my question is, because I finished this first stage +7. I shouldn't have been +7. Sometimes I'm only +3. Was it? I think it was +7. Sometimes, oh, there's the fast skip. I'm only +3. Oh, and the slow skip probably evens it out. Oh, the pause again. So, you'd be sick for 7 days just spread out or in a row? Because in both scenarios, you're going to be sick for 7 days. But you're saying 7 days, like me, I would take 7 individual days and not the week straight of sickness.
There would be a chosen one.
It's crazy that this game can give or take 2/10 of a second at the very beginning. And there's nothing we can do to affect that. Loves it. He's like, heck with it. I want to be sick all the time. World record pace, baby. We are on pace. But you'll see if we don't get the frame rule here, this is either going to be like 0.3 or 4 or 0.6. 0.4.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Which I'm okay with 0.4. Seems realistic. Alright, now we go. Good skip. Get kicked, freaks. Get a jump.
Friday.
Rip. Oh, Jimmy B, that's a good one. Oh, that's what I need to do. For all you guys that don't have Discord or know about the Discord thing, get Discord. I have one below. I should do the Would You Rather channel on there where I list all the Would You Rathers, and then I could take Would You Rather suggestions, and I could even comment on the Would You Rather. When it comes up, it would say, like, in quotation marks, the person that suggested it. Because that's a good one there. Would you rather constant just explosions from the top or the bottom? What would you rather have?
There would be a chosen one.
I'm taking explosions from the bottom. I don't like throwing up. It's gross. Because you have the lingering taste and, yeah, bottom. For sure. Everybody's bottoming on this one. Who likes throwing up? Alright, here we go. Oh, look at the beautiful pause jobby I did there. It's so nice. Now, what exactly is sticking out between his legs there? Does anybody see that? I didn't know that was a thing. Taste pad or sore arse?
There would be a chosen one.
Here's the real thing, though. If you've got explosive backdoor trots, at least you can sit down and do something. Like, you can sit on the toilet and accomplish things if you really wanted to. If you're throwing up, there's nothing you can do. You bury your head, and you might as well. I mean, you could listen to a book on tape or something silly like that. But, like, you're not going to do anything.
There would be.
I mean, you could sit on the toilet, bring in your laptop, and just chill out there for a while. Put a little seat down, like a chair or something. Put your laptop on it. Get one of those TV stands if you have one of them. Sit down in front of it. It'd be kind of gross to eat food, but I mean, I'm gross enough that I would probably consider eating food if I had to be in there all day. Oh, the Moonkick pause. What is going on with pausing? Ugh. It's not that bad. That's a little bit much information there, guy. Not really, I don't care.
If there would be a chosen one.
Wait a minute. So, and everybody else realizes that Kimio has been here for more than 30 minutes. So we have joined him to the toilet 3 times. I feel special that he's let me in on that part of his day. We're all adults here. You never know. There could be some children in here. I act childish sometimes. Good, Skip. Oh, I don't know. I think that skip was slow anyways.
There would be
a chosen one. I don't know if I asked you, Kimio, have you ever played the game Faxanadu? No, I don't worry about it. You don't have to censor yourself here. You didn't gross anybody out. Not at all. Now, if you would have somehow like took a webcam in there with you and streamed it or something, probably still wouldn't have grossed a lot of people out. There's some weirdos out there.
There would be
Faxanadu or Fazanadu, depends on who you ask how you pronounce it. If you don't recognize the name, you probably didn't play it. It's a platforming RPG similar to Zelda 2, adventure, kind of daggers and swords and different armor and wing boots and galore. But that's actually the game that you'll see if you stop by the stream. You're going to see that. There it is. Oh, I did the moon kick too late, which didn't allow me the time to do the jump kick. That's the game you're going to see most often. I play that all except for Kung Fu Fridays right now. My goal is 3rd place in that game at the moment.
There would be a chosen one.
Which all I have to do is complete a run in 3rd place. The strats that I'm using will get me into 3rd place relatively easy. I say that, but I haven't completed a run with the strats. I keep dying at the end. It's quite a change from this run. This run being so fast-paced. That runs 30 minutes, 30 plus minutes. Oh, gross. Why wouldn't I get the moon kick? Oh, you didn't play any of the RPGs on the NES? Have you played the Zelda games on the NES? They're RPGs, so probably no if you said that you didn't play any. But those ones are really well known, and yeah, Xanadu was a thing back in the day, and I'm gonna get this wrong, and I'm gonna hold on. World record strats. Oh, I crouched. This is slow. It's still. Oh no, it's too slow. Yeah, it's too slow. I could do the second stage and just see what happens. It could be less than 30 minutes. Oh, I didn't even hit splits. We're out of here. And I think that's where people call it Fazanadu, because the X can be pronounced as a Z, and it was a lot of times in like old NES games. There's a lot of them that start with X that they pronounce with a Z. And I want to say Faxanadu was, I think there was a Famicom version of it or something. There's a blend of two words there, and like I said, I'm not sure. You didn't play Zelda until you got the ROM 2 years ago. Oh, cool. Zeldas are a great game, especially for me. Zelda 2 is the only one in the series that is a side scroller.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Which I enjoy. Not saying I don't like the other Zeldas as well, but to be honest, I could be less than 30 minutes if I was faster, or if I just did the strats that. Ooh, that was fast. The strats that I know. I just have to successfully complete them. Oh, I don't ever get the moon kick when I've got the fast strats going.
There would be a chosen one.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
I like to change things up when it comes to runs. This one's very fast, but I like the 30-minute run
Again with the squeaky
that
shoes.
Fazanadu or Faxanadu offers. I do like that. The theme. Not quite sure what you mean, the theme. Theme, though. Ah, yes. I think I'm behind. There we go. Timer's going. Alright, my heart rate is settled from the world record run that we had there, so it's time to get another one started. I'm kind of getting in a... Oh, okay, the music, for sure. Oh, that's too slow. And I'll get the moon kick. Nice pause there. Freak. Yeah, the music for Zelda games are always really good.
There would be a chosen one.
I'm finding myself falling into a bit of a, like, slouchy haze here when playing this game. Because like I was saying earlier, I am a little under the weather. So... But I had to play. I mean, as far as the Faxanadu, I've just taken a few days off, but I only play this game once a week, and I couldn't miss. There we go. Let's go. Ah! No good.
There would be a chosen one.
Kung Fu Friday. Oh, so fast. Okay. No, I don't know how to do it. Shit. So, in order to do... I did the fast one correctly, but in order to do that, I need to jump kick him and standing punch. I'm not sure exactly. Now I have to actually practice that before I can try to implement it.
A chosen one.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
I don't know if Romeo's still in chat. I remember him being very good at Tetris. Growing up, he was really good at Tetris. Now, I was never a big fan of Tetris. For some reason, there was games... I got the fast skip again. Games like Tetris that made me nervous. I messed up. like anxious. And Tetris was a game that kept me anxious all the time, and I didn't actually enjoy it that much. Maybe it was the way the music built or something. I wasn't a huge fan of Tetris. Yes, he did. I think you were the only one that was able to beat it. We didn't play it that much on the NES, though. I think it was the Game Boy Tetris that we played more.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
So what's different in the Battle Royale for the Switch? I don't own any newer systems, so I'm not familiar. There, get the normal skip timing. There it is. Get murdered. This is world record pace. The 1526. Yeah, it's funny because it was our grandmother's Game Boy. I think it was a joke that someone got our grandparents a Game Boy. I mean, at the time they were probably 70. Maybe not quite that old. I don't feel like doing math right now. I'm speedrunning a video game. Oh, it's too quick. Dang it. We'll just see what happens here. I can't take... I couldn't take that hit. I still can't take this one. Eee! I couldn't duck it either because it would make me go way too slow.
There would be
Gyros. Whoa, that's weird. So you're in competition with 99 other players. And you can add blocks and make it... Oh, crap. Add blocks and make it more difficult on them. That's cool.
There would be
That is cool.
a chosen one.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Buying the Game Boy.
There would be a
You smashed your piggy bank, so to speak. I just noticed, I think my webcam is goofy. Get out of town, man.
There would
Get out of here with the double dragon kicks. Double dragon. Beep, pop, boop. Oh, the fast skip that I don't know how to do. We're gonna learn it though. Nope, we're not. It was an actual book.
There would be a chosen one.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Oh, so you actually had a, I see what you mean. You actually had like a checkings account and you had a checkbook. Boop, pop, beep. Ah, crap. I'm guessing we're all 30 plus the channel, 34. Yeah, I am 35 years old. You're going to find there's a couple other older boys in here.
There would be a chosen one.
Gyros.
There would be a
Yep.
chosen one.
Ouija. Hey, Ouija, you're not the winner, though. I know of one in here that has got Ouija beat. He doesn't have to reveal his true age. Hey, that's the way I like it, though. There's a lot of real youngins. Oh, poopy. Yeah, bad timing. There's a lot of real youngins out there that I think you're going to get a less mature audience. You're going to get a larger audience, but I'm here for the community. I'm here to play the games and to have a fun community of guys that I can, guys or girls, that like the old games, like the retro games, and want to play and hang out, you know. Ah, there it is.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
I told you there was someone here that could beat you, Ouija. Oh, the slow one every time. I want to see if I can... Oh. So I think that you may be able to save that by doing the old strats of the crouch punch, the standing kick. And I could be wrong. Probably am. So we all remember 80s action films. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're either Chuck Norris, you're Van Damme, you're Steven Seagal. So there was talk of Punch-Out. I can't play Punch-Out. But Ouija has got a real nice fast time in Punch-Out, and he knows a heck of a lot about it.
The squeaky shoes.
And I think right now, Ouija, aren't you? You were currently playing Punch-Out the last couple times I was in your stream. Now, my question is, have you decided whether you're doing the Big 20 or not? And for anybody not familiar, the Big 20 is a challenge that they hold every so often for speedrunners. Oh, the pause of death! No! That they hold for speedrunners where they pick 20 games and it's a challenge. Everybody gets, I think, a month to practice the 20 games, and then they do this stream and you have to try to play through and beat all 20 games, and the first person to beat the 20 games wins. Ouija's like, I want to do it, but I haven't, played any of the games. Ouija's fortunate enough to already have beaten most of the games. Period.
There would be a chosen one.
Just want to beat him a few times. Well, you're probably not looking to get, to have an amazing time or win or anything like that.
A chosen one.
Curie, thanks for stopping by, man. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. Curie's another runner of Kung Fu. I haven't had a chance to check out any of his last runs, but I know that he is one of the 336 club and some of the people that have the potential to do the 335. Curie, we had a run on garbage. Thanks for the follow. We had a run on 335 pace earlier. We were 1.3 ahead of my last time, which would have put us 0.3 faster than the world record, and we ripped it. Because that's how things go. You know all about it, man. I was too drunk. Speaking of drinking, I haven't had a beer in quite a few days just because I have been feeling kind of sick, but that sounds like it would be revitalizing. It would revitalize me. Oh, stop doing that.
There would be.
So here, I've been in your stream quite a few times, and I've never wrote in the chat because I wasn't sure if you spoke English. But it looks like you do.
There would be a chosen one.
Crap. Ouija was lurking. He says it wasn't pretty.
Friday.
Beer is the best medicine. You just have to be careful you don't take too much. Right now, I think... Wait, Hiri, what's your time? You're third, right? No, I can't remember now. I haven't looked at the standings in so long, because I know that you got your 336 just before I did. But anyways, Hiri's definitely top 4 or 5 in Kung Fu as well, guys. So if you're looking to watch more Kung Fu, Ouija and Hiri both are very, very fast at this game. Very fast. And I guess, Hiri, we have you to thank for the strats in the second floor as well. That's it right there. That's the fast one. On pace, baby. Must be 4 a.m. Woo. Ding. There's the time save. Let's do this. Yeah, Ouija, did you like that? That was with the fast skip. That's the first time I've had it work. It wasn't that fast, though. That's good. Oh, garbage. I need coffee. You're 4/10 of a second back, yeah. Yeah, I remember watching that run because you got that right before. That's the 336.75. You got it right before I got 336.85.
There would be.
I remember watching that run, yeah. It's 4:30 a.m. What are you doing, man? I guess you're watching Kung Fu. Get out of here, moon kicks.
A chosen one.
Oh, Ouija, I forgot about the punch cancel. So you're punch canceling both or just the second standing punch on the stickman? Is it just the second one, or are you trying to punch cancel both? Because that would be hard. You guys are all absolutely out of your minds. 2:30 a.m. Out of your minds. I do appreciate you guys stopping by, though. I'm glad you guys are so crazy. Get it? Ah, poop. Hey, we got it, though. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. There's the same time. Let's do this. Just hungry. We got a bad frame rule there, must be. To be that slow with the time we had. Gyros. That should work. There we go. Jump for no reason. Oh, the stutter step. Gross. We'll keep going. I don't know what I do there, Ouija. We were talking about it last Friday. I, every once in a while, get a stutter step. I'll sleep when I'm dead. ZG, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing good. Well, actually, I'm actually sick, so I'm not really doing that good. But the runs are going fun. We did have, that was actually too long of a delay. We did have a run on world record pace for all the way up to the 4th floor that we ended up ripping. Is it good? It's not good. Okay. Let's see what Shaq Fu has to say. That's good. Throw it! Throw it! Throw it! Nice. That's a little bit slow. Yes, Dark Magician got me. But after Dark Magician, I was still on pace for a 335. This has still got potential for a PB, so let's do this. Do this thing. But it's weird. It's PB. Oh, we got the skip, but it's not a world record time, so there's no nerves. I'm not heart rate's not going or nothing. Weird. That's a good skip. Got it. Ooh, this is good, guys. This definitely has PB written on it. It's too bad that the PB's not there for too bad the PB is not there for 35. We're going to get her by 10th of a second, though. Which is good. It's a good run. Yeah, the 335's coming. It won't be on this attempt, though. I can't pull any time off of the 5th floor. Oh, I did it again, guys! That's what I did when I was 6 seconds ahead tonight. That's what I did. Gyros. Hey, let's do that again. That was fun.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
No, Jimmy B, you're not the only one. I don't mind. I probably would limit myself to 2 drinks and not in rapid succession.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Like, I could do a beer while I play and make it last, a half hour, an hour, and then do another beer over the same time period. And it would put me in a nice zone. Any more than that, oh, that was bad. I did a standing kick there. Any more than that would probably be, it would start to affect your reaction time. Playing normal games, no big deal. But speedrunning, your reaction time's got to be so precise. I don't know how Huri does it, because I tell you what, watching Huri's stream when he's playing Kung Fu, he takes a sip of beer. Oh, that's fast. Let's see if we can do the cancels as well. All right, come on, let's do this. Ah, no moon kick. Yes, you lose all the tense. I agree with that. But I think to a certain point, Huri, after you cross a certain line, you start to, nosedive it a bit. Beer stimulates the mind. That should be a slogan for a beer company. Stimulate your mind. Drink our beer. Maybe, with all this talk, I'm going to have to go get a beer so that I can get a world record. I mean, that's basically what the chat is telling me right now, is that beer equals world record. Well, I can take a hint. Well, we're going to get... Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, it is good. It is good. Out the door. 15:26. We're on world record pace. I thought I was going to start to keep track of my attempts, but I haven't. Same goes for darts and pool. I would agree with that.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Like I said, there just is a limit for me personally, for sure. Especially with precise button pushes. Oh, we're good, though. We're good here. Nice. Jumping for no reason. Oh, the delay! Why? Why must you delay? That's still good, though. This is still hot. We'll save time here. Ooh, will we? We may not save time. We ain't gonna lose much, though. Ah, we lost some.
I'm coming! Chosen one! I'm coming!
We'll make it up by doing the double moon kick strats here, guys.
Friday.
We're gonna do double moon kick strats. Never been done in a run. Here we are. Oh, we got him! We got a chance. We didn't get one. We didn't, not only did we not get two. Good, throw it, freak! Oh, he didn't throw it. I took it just as I went out. That'll work. Hey, PB, incoming again. You feel more sharp.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
So after Ouija's giving me a little advice here. Uh-oh. Ooh, I did make it. I feel more confident in this boss fight. I think I was just getting too close to him all this time. I was too close to him again. That rips it. ZG, I do stream Kung Fu every Friday. Kung Fu Fridays. Other than that, I'm on Faxanadu. Yes, it's kick to the face time. You'll see the rip right there. Yuck. 336 is still in the cards. Pretty easy. Well, as long as I get this shrug. I've ripped quite a few runs here with the shrug. Today. That was slow. It's gonna work though. Very important to get this frame perfect fart in there. Oh, so good. Right on cue. Uh-oh. Oh, you trolly troll.
I mean, crap, man. Look at that.
That's fast.
I see that every day.
That's fast.
I mean, that doesn't really even seem possible.
The 2 seconds was all from missing the double kick on the boss. Alright, I am going to go get that beer so that we can get a world record. It just seems like the right thing to do. Ouija, thanks for the GG. And I'll leave you guys with this because it tickles me in a funny spot. And everyone likes to be tickled in a funny spot. ZG, thanks for the GG. I like that. Huri, thank you. Thanks for stopping by as well. I don't think Huri's seen this, so we're gonna. Where's it at here? Just give me 1 second to get this going, and then I'll run and grab a beersy. Where is it at? All right, I'll be right back, guys. Oh, perfect timing. Alright. Took me a while. I had to go all the way out into the brewery to get the beer. Ooh, Anbach with Tony Jaa. Now, Jimmy B, Anbach, the original, I believe to be much better than 2 and 3. I think they kind of went downhill and a little bit weird. Anbach is really good. But Tony Jaa in The Protector, I do like a little bit better than Anbach. I don't know if you've seen the original Protector movie. It was really good. But I would probably have to say the original IP Man was also fantastic. Drunken Kung Fu, if you mean Drunken Master, because that was Drunken Master was a great movie as well. Mm-hmm. Yes, ZG! You and I, man. Yeah, it's got that 4-minute scene when he's going up the staircase. Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, Drunken Master with Jackie Chan was one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, IP Man, or Ip Man, probably the right way to pronounce it, but is got to be up there with one of my all-time favorites. But it's for scenes like ZG's explaining in The Protector. I think it's roughly 4 minutes, maybe plus or minus, scene that is done all in one take as he travels up this like spirally staircase thing, throwing people off of ledges and smashing through railings and stuff like that. And they do it all in one take. I think it took them multiple takes, but it's all in one continuous shot. It's fantastic. Enter the Dragon. Yeah, it's got to be on everybody's list for sure. Young Masters. That sounds familiar, but it doesn't. I can't think of it. But then you have to go to Jet Li. I mean, Jet Li had some fantastic movies in there as well. Fist of Legend was, which was really, really good. Way of the Dragon. we could do this for a long time. Let me play some more Kung Fu while we talk. Yeah, the Chuck Norris fight with Bruce Lee, that is a legendary fight.
There would be a chosen one.
Romeo's repeating. Yep, Fist of Legend. It's definitely got to be up there. They did a remake of Fist of Legend not too long ago, which was really good. It's not an exact remake, but it's under the same name. It's under Fist. Or maybe it's Fist of Legends, maybe plural, but it was really, really good. I'm going to have to go back through the chat here and see if there's any movies that I miss while I'm playing that I can watch, because I've been craving a good Kung Fu movie. And you guys will look through this chat and find a Kung Fu movie that we're talking about that's come out in the last 3 or 4 years. There just hasn't been anything. Yes, and Forbidden Kingdom we did, but ZG, Forbidden Kingdom is a good movie, but I think it's... And the fight between them in the temple with the staff and stuff was really good. I don't know, I guess I just wanted more. And I also leaned towards less fairy tale, more brutal kung fu, or more, and that's why I gravitate towards like the Tony Jaa movies, or he's really brutal with the knees and elbows and stuff. I don't know why. I just gravitate towards that a little bit. And with the fantasy involved in Forbidden Kingdom, it just wasn't as brutal for me that I like. I'm not saying I like that all the time, but I haven't seen anything with Tony Jaa in a while. What's up, QWERTY? What are you doing, man? We'll see how long it takes for QWERTY's troll to pop out now that he's here. Oh, no, moon kick!
There would be a chosen one.
So, QWERTY, I'm feeling kind of sick. I've been under the weather for the last few days, and it was... The whole chat thinks it'd be better if I took beer medicine. We'll see if they're right. Oop, there's the fast skip. That's slow there. I don't think we've got it. Nope, we're going to miss the knife. All of that is wrong. But we all know Daniel LaRusso is GOAT? Is going to fight? I dare you to do a tutorial punch out. I dare you. I probably will not take that dare because I don't even know punch out. But if you want, I'm sure there's one out there. Now, I like playing punch out. I would play it. Here used to be the Wikipedia for Hong Kong Fu movies. I used to watch them a lot more, but like I said, Police Story is good. And I think the original, there was a lot of Police Story 2 and 3, and I don't know if there was 4. Not exactly sure, but I kind of lost interest in them after a while. Now, and I've also lost interest in Kung Fu movies in the last X amount of years, because I just don't think they're as good. There we go, let's do this. Yes. Yes, world record pace. That is what... Ooh, it's the 15:27 too, guys. Okay. So anybody wondering about the Punch-Out tutorial, Ouija has already got one. As well as a Kung Fu tutorial. There is a half a second right meow Right meow, half a second. There we go. That's a proper skip. That's good. Jump for no reason. We like it. Come on. This is fast. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's not that fast. I'm sorry. But we're going to be world record pace. I think we'll have a second. If not, it's going to be 9/10. Yep. Now I'm getting nervous. Qwerty, thanks for the gift sub to Ouija Wee. We gotta have Ouija Wee part of the Slack back. It must be a thing. It must be a thing. Alright. Do I try it? Oh, it's there. It's there. I'm trying it. Crap, I gotta try this kick now. Got it. Oh, too fast! Oh, I ripped it. Oh, it's so fast, but look at the life. Oh, no. Why did I try the double kick Ouija? Why did I try it? Why did I try it? Ah. Oh, we lost so much time. We lost so much time. Normally I take extra damage there because I have to hit the guy coming behind me. Alright, we got that skip, so that's good. Beer is the key to world record powers. Good shake. Nice. Alright guys, we are on 335 pace. We can be number dose to get a 335 if this works. Okay. Ooh, I don't know if we are. This could be the closest 335, but still be 336. Mr. X has got to play nice, though. He's got to play nice. All right, we got to get the frame perfect fart here. Ooh, I thought I was too early. Thought I was early. Nope. What a troll.
I mean,
and that's what can happen to a good run.
You don't see that every day. I mean, that doesn't really even seem possible if you think about it.
That's what can happen to a good run. Affiliates can get more sub emotes now, ZG. I did not know that. That is cool. Hug me to death, please. Oh, Kimyo, I missed it, but thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you come back. If you're still there. Curie, I'm with you. I think last time I played Punch-Out, I'm reading back through some of the comments. Last time I played Punch-Out, I did get past Sandman, but I'm not very good at Punch-Out. Thanks for the GG, Qwerty. Man, I'm so happy to see Qwerty in the chat. I feel like it's because I've had some days off and we've been missing each other that I haven't seen you around in a bit. Mr. X had plenty of beer. Touche. Touche. Kimio, thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. All right. Hey, guys. And we do it again. And we do it again. We've had a lot of runs tonight, do pretty good. So, lots of PB attempts. It takes me a good hour or so to get warmed up, and then there's some chances rolling around there. That's good, Skip. 3 emotes for a 30... Oh, that's slow. Let's see if I can... No. 15 sub is... Now, is this... ZG, is this extra onto the 3 that you already get? So 15 subs is 2 emotes, 25 is 3. That's cool. Or is 5 the max, including the 3 that you start with? The tier subs. Oh, you can have a max of 7. Nice. So I may be able to put out some more emotes. Who would give 50 subs? I don't know. I don't know, QWERTY. You have already gifted over 50 subs. I'm pretty sure. You've got to be close. There it is. Double Dragon. I don't know what I would do. I've got some other ideas. I've got a good luck emote that it's a rabbit that's leaning against the GL, and he's holding up his own rabbit's foot that he ripped off to give to you for good luck. It's kind of gruesome, but funny, I think. Gruesome, but funny. Okay. Boop. Let's do this. Are we getting a Thomas emote? Ooh. I actually thought about doing one, and if you watch, when he dies and he throws himself backwards, I thought about doing that one that said RIP. So you've got him like falling backwards like that, and it's got RIP. The RIP emote would be a good one, I think, especially Thomas.
There would be a chosen one.
I'm missing the Huri conversation here. Does it have something to do with... there was somebody that was posting a bunch of speedruns on YouTube. And I think the channel got taken down. I could be a complete different conversation, but... This is... Oh, I squatted a little bit, but this is pace. Yeah, it's that. I squatted for just a second, and it took 4 extra off the time. I think the RIP emote with Thomas would be a good emote. So if I do have extra slots, I will be doing that one.
Friday.
We're still ahead of pace. We have to keep the run going, especially if we're in the green. Who resets in the green? Savages. Only savages don't take a green run. This run doesn't have world record potential, really. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, now we can rip it. Okay, so just some scammer streamer, which I don't know. I've only been streaming for 3 months, so I don't know anything about that kind of stuff. Or the Big 20's next week. I'm gonna have to make sure I'm available for that. People like that are weird.
In your dream,
Whoopsie.
there would be a chosen one.
It would be cool for me. I think my goal would be to get into a Big 20 one year and just be able to complete it. I don't know if I know 20 games that I can actually play through. I don't think I do. But just to be able to beat 20 games in a sitting would be really cool. Oh, baby. I did a little squat there as well. Why am I squatting? This is two in a row almost, world record. Potential. I'm super excited to have time to go back and put some real time into this game. Because just at a few hours a week, I feel like I'm keeping up with the strats pretty good. Oh, jump! What? No! That was good. That was really good. I got the first jump off, but because of doing the moon kick the way I do, my hand is so awkwardly on the controller, I have to try to recover from it. Luigi's like, no. I got the impressive reverse jump there.
In your dreams,
In your dreams.
there would be a chosen one.
Is that the time limit, Jamie B, is 48 hours?
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Murder, murder, death. Beep, pop, boop. It's a good skip. Alright, let's keep going. Back to backs. Yeah, this is like 3 in a row. I'm telling you, Ouija, I'm coming for it, man. I'm coming for my world record back. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm starting to get consistency in that first stage. In fact, I think I'm more consistent in that first stage with these strats than I ever was with Huri's strats. Jumpy Jumperton. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I need to practice. This seems very high. What's going on there? Everyone hates Kid Icarus. I think that that's the hardest game on the Big 20 this year. Ouija says level 1 is too easy. I need harder strats. Ouija, we're not going to find better strats than level 1. It's not going to happen. I'm guessing it's how long you can stay awake is the limit. I hear Renegade Huri is an awful game. But I don't know anything about it. Yeah, I think level 1. Oh, this is a great pause screen. Can I go 4 in a row for level 1? And I know it's not 4 in a row, but because I did have a reset or something in there, but it was on like these first kicks. I'm talking 4 in a row for the moon kicks at the end. You know, the harder strats at the end. I'm not worried about the beginning because half the time I'm looking at chat or something there. So, but 4 in a row from here on out. That would be impressive. Oh, poop. Oh, poop.
There would be a chosen one.
Is Renegade short?
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Ah, gross.
There would be a chosen one.
Andy Rage. Yeah, that's it. Andy's doing Renegade right now. He hates that game. Grind, what is going on, man? House of Grind has entered the chat. Everybody prepare themselves. Here you go. Oh! I tried to throw out the would you rather to you and I messed up. Well, Grind, we have had world record runs going. We've had PB runs going. Ooh. Bwow. Busy day, just got home. Well, I'm glad that you stopped by. I've been sick the last couple days, haven't been able to do any streaming, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to do any streaming today. I'm glad that I did. The runs...
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Yeah, I feel like it's overall inconsistency in the later stages due to lack of playing. So some of them are dying to... Ooh, that's fast. Dying to just me missing button pushes, and then... nope. Moon kicks. The Dark Magician, I've ripped a couple there. And actually, 2 of them that were good died because of... In the 5th stage, I tried to shrug the enemies too soon, which is completely my bad. It's not even a hard thing to do. It was just really poor timing, so... You think Double Dragon is way harder from Renegade? They're both kind of that same kind of beat 'em up, aren't they? Yep, Cordy, I think you're laying it about where everybody is. I just don't like to be sick for an extended period of time. I feel like it consistently gets worse. And that like a 24-hour bug where you just sick one day and you feel better the next day, I'd rather 7 of them sprinkled throughout the year than to be sick for one full week. Arcus is really raging. Actually, I think I was clipped raging as well. I've got a pretty bad raging temperature. I got a raging temperature. I don't put a whole lot of worry into it, so I don't get too upset.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
I can see, actually, Cordy, we had another guy, Kimio, in chat was talking about how he didn't mind being sick either. There's something about being able to be
Again with the squeaky shoes.
hot. Oh, I don't know why I'm missing that jump input. I maybe just need a second away from the controller. But there's something about being hot and kind of sweaty, but you're covered up because you've got the chills. That's not bad. But for a very short period of time, because it gets old quick for me. And that's why I think sprinkling them out there day at a time wouldn't be bad for me. But no one likes to have the shivers for an entire week. Yep, Cordy, I'm right with you on that. The cold sweats are bad. It depends on how intense they are. Like Jimmy B just said, if you're actually underneath blankets and you're shivering cold and sweating, yeah. House of Grinds just says, hell with being sick. I don't like it, period.
There would be a chosen one.
Kung Fu Friday. Look at that. Just that little break and we've got our timing back. ZG, I'm with you. The worst thing I can possibly get is a sore throat. I hate that so much. Sore throat's the worst. That's too slow. I think that's already ripped there. We'll get a little bit of moon kick practice here. Got it. I thought maybe you can... I'm looking if there's a strat for saving that slow knife skip and doing a crouch punch early and then a rising kick out of it. Kind of like Huri's old level 1 strats where he does the double crouch punch rising kick out. I don't think it's there, but... Beep, bop, boop. Take it to the face. There's the correct timing. There's the correct timing. There's no moon kick. Hey Ouija, I think I spoke too soon for my 3 runs in a row, and now I'm getting stumped. Ooh, toothache. Yeah, that's not good either. With a toothache, for some reason you can find a spot where it's aching, whatever. With a sore throat, my problem is if I have a sore throat, I swallow, and it hurts, and then I swallow again, and then I swallow again. It's like I constantly continue to irritate it. Oh, come on, moon kick. I want to find... It won't be faster, Ouija. It won't be faster. Unless... Have you ever done the 2 fast skips? So you've got the knife skips. You do the 2 ultra fast skips. Do we know what happens there? And yes, I do want you to have to redo the tutorial. Just for fun. It's such a good tutorial, I want 2 of them.
There would be a chosen one.
Yeah, I don't... Hiri, I'm with you. I don't like people... Not that I don't like. It doesn't matter to me. Everybody's got their own style or whatever. But I'm not into people that get really frustrated. I like people that can go with the punches. Sometimes you play bad. Sometimes you play good. I mean, it's just the way it is. But the people that really have a hard time and flip out are not as fun for me to watch for sure. I find out that I play much better when I don't get worked up. Not even just games, but in anything in life in general. Any kind of sport or activity, I'm better if I'm relaxed. And like, I just missed 3 moon kicks in a row. Ouija, did anybody clip your rages? I want to see Ouija rage. Wait a minute. You're saying you cannot get the super fast second knife skip if you get the first one? Are you sure about that? I almost want to test that. Those that you don't want to stream are the ones that you... I guess I wouldn't want to stream them either if I raged.
There would be a chosen one.
That Arcus rage clip. It was super bad. It was like when your parents got into a fight or something like that, and everybody, like you and your siblings, were just quiet because, like, dad hit mom or something like that. That was Arcus's rage. I sat there not knowing what to do or what to say. You know. Which is not true at all. I wasn't there. I've seen the clip, though. It's traumatizing, really. Oh, that's slow. Let's see if my slow strats work. Yeah, I was going to say, I will definitely get the moon kick when I've messed up. No House of Grind. There's a clip that goes around where it's called Arcus Rage. And because Arcus, he doesn't have a rage. But someone clipped it, and it's him not raging, but it's just comical how upset that he doesn't get, I guess. It's ironic. And I can't remember, he may even apologize for it. Alright, that was slow. I don't know why I tried to jump kick him.
There would be a chosen one.
MGS1. Metal Gear Solid 1, the first game for the NES? Wow, Jimmy B, tell me how that game is. I've tried to play like the first stage and I get killed by the wolves every time and I just give up. There's the Arcus Rage. Thanks, Qwerty. It's really bad, you know. If you have young ones in the room, you should have them plug their ears.
There would be
A chosen one. So many views, he says.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
I actually, if people don't already know, I wrote a program that does all my audio cues because I think the audio cues are fun and a way of breaking up the normal stream. Now, I did write ooh, there's the fast skip. See if we can do 2 of them. He was right, you can't. I missed the kick. I did write in a piece of code that would keep, when I do the faster resets, it would keep it from playing that Canada. Highlander is nowhere to be found. I haven't seen Highlander around in a while. But it would keep it from playing this. Oh, it's not there.
in your dreams.
No, it would keep it from playing the Chosen One all the time. What do people think about that? Is the Chosen One audio cue really bad when it's repetitively done? Just curiosity's sake, because I do have a lot of audio cues going on, and sometimes I wonder if it's too much.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Because I can definitely tone it down a little bit, especially if people think that there's just too much audio going on and it becomes annoying. I can definitely tone it down. Oh, bummer. Never there, never there.
There would be a chosen one.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
Well, I'll check that. So I'm not thinking of the right game here. It's not Metal Gear Solid. Ah, dang it. NES version is not right Metal Gear game anyways. MSX versions are not 100% following that. Hiri, thanks for the host, man. I appreciate it.
There would be a chosen one.
Alright, we haven't got to run off the ground in a little bit. Let's do that. Let's do that thing where we get to run past the basement. Everybody seems to think because of the blue background that this is like a... oh, darn it. You jump. Is like outside or something like that. I believe I'm in a basement right now, and you're getting out of the basement. Okay, just the games are definitely different. Ah. How did he find my stream? Ouija, he typed in the word awesome, I think. I think that was probably it. He just typed in awesome into a Google search, and it was the first 10 results. Maybe 9 results, but I'm guessing it was more like the first 10. It also works if you type in super awesome. If you throw in super mega awesome, you'll get Ouija's Kung Fu stream. Good stream. And beer. Or you found it from Cordy's website. That's also a possibility. These are all good possibilities of ways that you can find my stream. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, it was too slow. I apologize for the rage. What a dose you are.
Kung Fu Friday.
Kung Fu
Friday.
Well, we're running out of times. Okay.
Again
Speedrun.com.
with the squeaky shoes.
Yeah, because sometimes I don't actually change the title. I just always leave it as retro. I found Hiri through the actually searching for Kung Fu, which you're not going to find me searching for Kung Fu. I could change that, but there it is. This is better. It's a little bit slow. It's too slow, but that's all right. As in 2 off the timer slow. Must have been slacking. Yep, slackers are welcome in the in the stream. That's not going to be... Oh, I didn't hit the timer. Well, we'll see. This is going to be the unknown run. Ah, good, it ripped. I didn't want to go the whole time having it unknown.
In your dreams.
I felt like someone tweeted that you lost your world record. And I said, get off the couch, man. It's time to go.
There would be a chosen one.
Hiri, you're still working on the new level 1 strats. I liked Hiri's strats for level 1. It took me a little bit of time to get the timing towards the end, but ooh, that's super fast. Once I did, the hang-ups for me are the moon kick. Oh, he ducked. Ouija, I got the fast, nice skip and he ducked for me. I wonder why. Would you rather again? Yeah, here, the time save's not huge. It's like 2 or 3 tenths, maybe, I can save on the first one, depending on the frame rule. The big time save is in the second stage. Really.
There would be a chosen one.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
But here, for me, it's all about the moon kick. But then after that, it's the the proper jump getting to Stickman. If you jump too late, you get too close. Moon kick, and if you jump with the right distance to stick, kick, punch, punch, jump immediately, and I mean everything else kind of falls into place for me. QWERTY's at my door.
There would be a chosen one.
Sounds like a horror movie. QWERTY at your door.
Again with the squeaky shoes.
House of Grind says 7 days at once. Let's get this over with. Ouija's like, I don't know why the Bosch would you. Oh, this is ripped. I wonder if sometimes it feels that way because I constantly ask you questions like I expect you to be the go-to and know exactly what went wrong every single time. Yeah, see, that's House of Grind. That's where I came to with that Would You Rather. Being sick one day and feeling better the next day isn't really that bad because it goes by fast enough. And if you're sick for a whole week, I think it's worse. For me, I would be sick one day at a time, 7 different times throughout the year. Here he doesn't, no structured training, no nothing, he just plays. My regiment here is I play the 5th floor down to the 1st floor, and then I do runs. But for the knife skip, oh, that was too slow, I think. Yep, we're gonna find out. For the knife skip, I actually watch his face. And I'm watching his face and waiting for the knife to come. I don't watch the knife as it's coming there. I follow his head. And as soon as the knife appears close to his head, I throw up in there. I used to watch the knife approach him, and it didn't work that well for me. Yeah, I've noticed that here. I've noticed every single time I've watched you play Kung Fu, you've been drinking. Man up and take the weak.
There would be.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
All right, I think if we get one more run going, it may be the end of it. I've got a decent day tomorrow, so I can't be up too late. There's the skip we want for one of them. There's dose. There's the moon kick. This is world record pace. Flying out the door like a ninja. We're 2 down on the time, but that's not bad. It's easy, QWERTY. Have 3 children. Have 3 children and you are guaranteed to be sick just as much as they are. That time looks good, but it could be I frame ruled it a little bit. Kids are sickening in lots of ways. Alright, this is all good. All good things, baby. All good things. Let's do this. Come on. Jump! Oh. It's not ripped, but we didn't save any time there. It's gone to PB. I tell you, getting my hand back correctly on the D-pad after that moon kick is the worst. Well, this guy is a sickness. Who is that guy?
I'm coming.
Alright, if we get the opportunity, you better believe we're doing double moon kicks. Come on, baby. Nope. I may have been too late. Oh, jeepers creepers. I have to moon kick this guy. Dang. I'm going to have such a hard time that being the last run of the night.
In your dreams.
Oh, cool kid. Yeah. I've only watched him a couple times, QWERTY, now. Oh. We were Shaq food. 2 times. 2 times the foo. Shaq wasn't a fooling around. Yeah, I gotta stop by Cool Kid more often. I definitely do. Ooh, there's a rage there. That happened a year ago. I wonder why nobody tried it. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Huey. So that happened a while ago. You're a dirty emulator player. You know, I don't think that's the problem. I don't think you have a problem. I think that you're one of the fastest runners in this game in the world. And also, we're going to try again. So I don't think you have a problem. I think that you just haven't had your run yet. Just haven't had your run. I am super fortunate that I was able to pick up this game as quickly as I did. I do really well with muscle memory. It's just something I've always been good at. One of the things, you know, I may not be good at a lot of other things, but as far as hitting that pause and ripping runs, but as far as doing things repetitively and getting them set in to muscle memory, I do fairly well with that. But here, the problem that we have, no matter how well we get this game engraved in, I don't think moon kicks are ever going to be free. Like, I don't think that they're 100% of the time. There's the fast skip. Let's see what we can do with that. That'll work. That's slow. I didn't do the kick cancels. It'll still go, though. I want to watch the Mega Man 2. I would consider playing Mega Man 2. My favorite Mega Man the game. My favoritist of the Mega Man games. Alright, let's get the finger back on the D-pad properly and let's do this thing. There it is, baby. That's what, oh, that's slow, but that's what I'm talking about. Bring on the Kung Fu tournament stream. We'll set that up. Jimmy B, I think that's a good idea. Hiri's in chat. Hiri, we're talking about doing a tournament. Ooh, baby. It's not world record, but we've got a chance here.
I'm coming! Chosen one! I'm coming!
Now, I don't think, if I get the timing here, I don't think I'll do the double moon kicks. I don't know. Oh, shit, it's there. We're doing it. Nope, good. If we're going to miss one, we want to miss the first one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got a duck. That's slow. That is slow. Here he's in. Kung Fu tournament. All right, nice. Well, we're going to lose at least 4/10 of that. Oh, this guy is a mathematical genius. Skip it. Nope. Missed the skip. She's ripped, ladies and gentlemen. She's ripped. We'll see if my strats do work picking up the hesitation on the third guy. Shit. Well, that's it, guys. What a fun night. What a fun night of streaming. We had some really good runs. As soon as Fact Xanadu's done, we're coming back and we're going to hit this hard. And I've got faith that with some day after day practice for... I'm going to give myself a month But I really think, yeah, it's time to call it. I really think it'll take less time than that, but I don't want to set an unrealistic time. Very fun night. Fury's been on the world record grind for 3 years. Wowzers! Yeah, the beer stream, that's happening. I'm actually lining up House of Grind. Doing 2 batches. The brewery's been out of commission for a while. Things have got really dusty and stuff. So I want to clean everything up and then run the system through, make sure all the pumps are firing, make sure everything's working well. And I'm going to brew a batch of beer and just make sure everything's going good before I do the brew stream. That way, if I have a hiccup or I forgot that I was out of sanitizer, or like if there is a problem, I'll fix that first. And here, you may be interested in that as well. I'm doing a live stream of a brew session. I brew beer in my garage/brewery. If you want more information to keep up, there is a Discord. I don't know if you Discord, but you can follow that. It's like below or something like that. Nice. That would be awesome, Grind. I'm ready to give away a controller too. So when I do that controller giveaway, Grind and I have something fun planned for that. All right, Jimmy B, we'll catch you again. Thanks for stopping by. We love beer. I'm excited that I've got a bunch of beer lovers in the chat, because the brew stream should be a good time. But if anybody's not on the Discord, that's where I'll update people in the chats of the streams as well. But mainly, I think I'll be doing the updating. I have a channel in the Discord that's for the brew streams. All right, where do we want to go, guys? There's got to be someone else out there that we can go hassle a bit. QWERTY, but we love you, so it evens out. You hate beer, we love QWERTY. Evens out. Hury definitely loves beer. I've seen it. Endy's live. We could go over to Endy. I think that's where I'm going to go. What does everybody think about that? Do a host to Endy. He's doing some Big 20 practice. At least it says he's live. Sometimes it lies to me. Incorrect, QWERTY. Light beer tastes like light beer. QWERTY, Endy is this guy who plays video games, does stuff. Is Endy from Sweden? Question. Because, I mean, I know he's from that area, but I don't know if he's actually... Oh, he's playing Kid Icarus. Perfect. All right, guys, we're going to head on over to Endy's channel. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by, and feel free to stop back for Kung Fu Fridays or catch me for doing the Fact Xanadu runs the rest of the week. But let's go over to Endy's channel. When we get there, throw the Slack Wolf in the channel because it'll make me happy. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.
That was bad. Yo, Slackinator with the host. Thank you, man.
Get rated.
Now we have a choice to make.